for Aranna. Aranna is a great Murloc hero because you can find Honcho quite easily. I think Aranna's just very good in this meta because she has a crap ton of armor and her hero power is actually quite useful. But without Murlocs, it goes down quite a bit. We're playing a Beast mech lobby, so we have access to those directions, and there's also Demon Ellie Pirate. Something that's very appealing here is like Light Spawn Felbat. Aranna is the best Felbat hero because her hero power refreshes the shops. So with Felbat, you never run out of things to eat. But that's such a small thing because you'd have to hit a bunch of Felbats, and you know that just doesn't happen very often. But it's a cool little thing to chase if you are in a position to do so. So yeah, no Murloc lobbies make stat comps a lot more rewarding. But we also have access to Beast and Mech. Those are more tempo comps.
7 fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Yeah, Mask Felbat. This could be a cookbook game as well. It's a fresh game. There's many options. Higher pick here, but maybe if the others are bad enough. Do you miss the Dong meta? I kind of do. I enjoyed playing that, but I think this meta is better. But I was very good at tier 6 Seafood Slinger gaming. I definitely liked playing that.
You're good at this.
That was a very fun way to play the game because it's not really a great 3-on-3 lobby, and we don't have a great 2-on-3 cards. We do have Overseer, Lecto. We'll see what the shop looks like. Technically roll twice and buy.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
So that's a very low power shop, but it's very high. My instinct is to cycle the Sally and bank the Alley Cat, throw the fight, and maybe get a leg up on quests. We can summon 3, play a Battle Cry, play a Beast. Yeah, this definitely puts us in a spot where we're going to be a bit lower on the power level.
You're doing great out there.
Still has playing these cards before we leveled this.
The battle is really raging out there.
$25 friendly minions die is not hard right now. It does feel like we're slamming cookbook. I've got one. I've basically got a full board, and some of them are death rattles, so this is gonna be a speed run. 14-21. I can probably do this in 3 turns, given that I have tokens. One, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. So right now, the main thing we care about is having our minions die. So we don't want to accidentally win the round or win the round before everything is dead.
I think you can
Really good cookbooks get active on turn 6. Alright, well, my combat went so bad that I now take quite a bit of damage, but... For them to have 2 scouts and win, yeah. But on the other hand, I could have positioned differently and then I just lose out on 2 kills or so. So this is probably still needed. Make sure I get there.
How's it going out there?
And Prisoner is a nice upgrade. There's also level roll and try to get Menace, Rat Pack. Or just already get a Deflecto. That's probably better because my board is full. I think if I had 6 units on the board, I'd level and buy Imprisoner and be pretty good. What do you play with Cookbook when mechs are not in? Or you don't? Unless you know what you're doing, you don't. But you can do pretty much anything with Cookbook. Anything that gives you economy like Hogger is obviously great. Alright, we hit the Rep Pack and we hit the Overseer. Also another Skelly. I might just go with the Overseer for this turn and freeze to get the higher damage Rep Pack next turn. And then we get it complete next turn, because I don't think I can cheese it 1 extra turn just by getting Wrath in this round. Yeah, I always need 2 fights, right? Yeah, I always need 2 fights. Perfect. Alright, so I need 7 things to die. Found a Menace already. Probably double buy and roll. The funny thing is that you don't really need this Rat Pack right now. Because for 7 things to die against the Greybow, we probably don't have to try very hard given that we have 2 tokens. So maybe we just buy the Menace and already roll for Deflect the Bot. As long as we don't get too strong that we suddenly beat them, that's fine. I think it's Menace and just roll for good cards right now.
Hiring that minion will get you a triple.
Buy it and slam it. Feels like it. Can roll 1 time, right? No. Double Khadgar. Could technically make a bunch of money next round, but I'd rather just hit the good cards. Go in with a tank next round, I think. I'll just do it like this to make sure we get the quest complete. We take quite a bit of damage this turn, probably from a Greybow, and then next round is go full power, because then we no longer need to lose. It's not like we need to lose, but we need to make sure that we don't win before enough minions have died. Because if Cookbook would not be active this turn, we'd be in so much trouble. So next turn it's full defense. Module would be really good, but it's hard to get that unless we triple into it. Yeah, 25 health is still a bit low.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
This for sure.
That one might make
Probably buy this as well. There's also a reset, but I have a reset in my hands. This is fine. I'm not going to be able to keep this pair anymore. Buy it and roll. Yeah. Pip's actually pretty okay as well. Oh my god. I'm just going to cycle them, right? Yeah, tripling doesn't matter. God, I love Aranna to do this shit with.
that one might make all the difference. It's good to get some minions in play.
Alright, I'm running tank. Probably Menace on top of this as well.
I'll do what I can.
I just roll once. Probably do, yeah.
To the rust
like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
All right, power spike acquired. Let's go.
You are not out of this yet.
Yeah, plus 10, plus 9 right now is very, very silly. Good look. And we just got a huge power spike as well, putting the tank in. Making sure we don't take damage. And now we just scale. Yeah, I like Aranna. The hero power is so useful. Like, if we weren't Aranna, we would not have buffed that much. Because the pirates were hidden in the hero power.
You're good at this.
So there is Parrot plus Trickster. But I feel like we're just going to buy the shield and just have generic strong minions. Because I'm very likely going to keep my Death Rattle puppy. So Parrot doesn't really work with Trickster. Taunting your pup bot is quite good, though, to get the reset for the Flecto in later. Let's get the money. Let's get out of this. Not keeping the money. Getting the free reroll. Getting the taunt. Getting the shields. Seeing what we get. Alright, let's roll. Probably going to keep the 15-16 now. We're getting pretty big. That's a lot of good shit. Money for sure. Ellie for sure. Taunting my guy. So tank is still okay-ish. It depends on how greedy we want to get here. If we want to go full defense, then we just sell out of our 4-4. I guess I could roll once, to be fair. Yeah, sell both, yeah. Try to get that Deflectabot. Oh, wow.
That one might make all the difference.
No freeze for Scout.
I think you can win.
Jesus, Aranna is so much fun with Cookbook. Alright, we should have a 0% chance of taking damage here. That's great. Never seen as much money. Yeah, when you have 7 units in the shop on tier 3, it gets a lot better. Alright, that's probably the last turn tank can stay. It's just going to be too tiny compared to the rest now. Seems balanced. Cookbook is probably the most... not most problematic quest, that's the spare part quest, but in terms of the easy direction that you get, it's a bit too good, yeah.
That one might make all the difference.
Might get a reroll from this.
I'll do what I can.
Up bot pair. It's still pretty good when it triples. I pick this up again. Up bot now isn't really that good. God, I love Scout as well. I'm probably okay with it. Buying cards is just good. Nice. The longer we can avoid rerolling, the better. I'll try to juice up that Deflecto a little bit. Kind of okay with trying to triple this. Got this stuff in it, but I don't think I care. Alright, 32-27 Deflecto with 0 buffs on it.
I think you can win this thing.
Yeah, we are now in such an insane spot. I'm probably not gonna go to tier 4 for a while. Just because my shop is full anyway. And if I go to 4, I actually have less chance of hitting money. There's no money on tier 4. Tier 2 has the scout and the money pirate. I can go to tier 4 later when my cookbook is just fully buffed, and then I can start buying war gear. Money, money, money. Okay. I'm gonna keep this pair for another couple rolls.
The odds are in my favor.
Selfless is okay, but it doesn't really fit the mech theme. Menace is really good. We found a triple. Time for this to go.
Need a drink?
I can buy the triple and sell the 4-drop. It means I lose some reroll value. Alternatively, I just buy this and freeze. But then I lose a roll regardless. I guess it's better to just be full power now.
Oh, you're moving up in the world. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Doesn't matter.
Can they survive the ring of death? I like where you're going with this.
Damn. What do you mean cookbook is full? It never gets full, but just to the point where buying magnetics is like, okay, this is just clearly better than buying anything else. We're getting to that point very quickly. They left. It doesn't matter.
Momentum, friend.
Not having to freeze is a good upside, so I'm still happy with the decision. The only quests you ever get are Smoking Gun, Menagerie Mayhem. Those are pretty good quests, by the way. But Menagerie Mayhem gets a really bad rap because people don't play it right. You just play it as a tempo quest that then helps your direction. Like, it's really good with Honchos, it's really good with Theo.
Nice workout.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna buy them right now. Go tier 4 for Ball of Minions. Yeah, it's just that I keep getting good minions here, so I'm pretty happy just buying them. One, two, three. The resets are just good. I'm not gonna level this turn. I am tripling it just because it's so massive. I'm definitely buying the 1 reset first. I could buy, sell the triple again. I guess that's better than that. Just don't want to waste any gold here. I think I'm out of the Overseer now. This triple's still quite good if I get it. Oh, we are now a house. They're playing Pilfered Lamps, so the chance that they have Queen is decently high. A couple of thoughts here. Leading with Wind Fury to try and pump some shields, and then attacking with this. That has the downside that they can kill your reset before your Deflecto goes off. For next turn? Yeah, for next turn. So I'm thinking I do it like this, but I play a reset up a bit earlier to avoid having the snipe too early. No, I would have gone tier 4 this turn if my tavern hadn't been that good. But if you're being handed 2 deflectobots and 2 resets, why bother leveling? Just buy good cards and level next turn.
You're doing great out there.
Right, they don't have enough to one-shot the puppy anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're not going to kill them, unfortunately. We just do not have the stars on our board to deal 20. Like, my biggest minion is a 1-star unit, so it's not really that good. That's gonna be it. Yeah. It's a landslide victory, but I don't think it's ever enough to deal 20. We're also only on Tavern Tier 3. That's probably the one downside of playing like this. You just don't deal a lot of damage to people. But they need a lot of Pilfered Lamps value to make up for this Deflectobot. Like, we have a large Deflecto. Our main counter is Taunted Leroy. So not leading with the big boy is probably correct.
Nice work out there.
I'll buy the Mummy Pair. Level first so Ball of Minions can appear in the shop. I still have 2 free rerolls, so I'm going to be pretty picky with the things I buy. That's okay, but I'm going to go for a straight skip. Meh. These are technically okay economy-wise, but now that Cookbook is up to 35, every menace we find, every war gear we find is huge, every triple we find is huge, so I'm now at the stage where I'm going to be more picky with my choices. 5 gold left. If whatever pops in here is good, we can still buy that. We can also roll 1 time, sell the 5, and sell the Harvest Golem. Let's see what the 5 is. Leroy is definitely a good pickup. Having a white main in the hand could be better, but it's 7 pirates here, so it's not ixxdeee pirates. So selling your 5-drop doesn't make that much sense right now. We could just play the Mummy and hold Leroy. Could sell this and buy Doug. It's kind of greedy though. Let's just not be greedy. I'll just roll for a good shot and freeze it. I'm gonna roll past that. We could freeze. I'm gonna keep the resets. I'm gonna keep the Leroy on the in the hands until I know what I'm up against. All right. So we can outscale this, which is nice. Wait, we're already there. Once again, they don't die, but we're already way bigger than them. Yeah, it's just that Deflectobot, like having a 150 Deflectobot is very different than having a 150 Pirate. Because my thing has Divine Shield and then repeatedly resets its Divine Shield. I'll still go Sally. Looks like we're in it for the long haul with that APM Pirate player. Probably just roll and sit. Could get a huge puppy triple, but that does get countered by Leroy. Do we want to invest resources in freezing for something like that? Probably not.
You got this. You're way ahead.
There are 7 tier 6 units, 9 tier 5 units, 11 tier 4 units, 13 tier 2, 15 tier 1. So just drop down by 2. Start with 7 and drop down with 2. I'll be surprised if the mech player survives here. Alright, so Deflectos are back in the pool. Menace is very good. I get a free reroll from this, but guess I'm never really running this.
I'll do what I can.
I'd like to hit more Deflecto first. Not gonna level yet. I don't think I bought her with Cat. Bit of annoying economy.
I'll do what I can.
Could pick up the puppy, but just don't even think I want it. I'm 42-42 right now. Another taunt.
I'll clean you up.
Need a drink? The odds are in my favor.
You're down a minion and up a goal. That one might make all the difference.
Might just not even commit Leroy right now. No, we're committing Leroy. I should move it first for Blaster though.
Stay on top.
Oh, no Blaster. Oh, killed his Baron first. That's nice. This is beautiful. Yeah, this Deflecto is such a Chad. Deflecto against the world. Doesn't give a shit. Is it a good idea to stack everything on Deflecto? Well, if I don't have a mech roll or a second Deflecto, yes. Putting Menace on this Micro Mummy to make it slightly bigger is not good. I don't want to make this bigger either, because that's the Leroy target. I could level now for Queen, but another Leroy would be okay. The problem is that they might Blaster me now, and then this dies. Cyclone first has been good, though.
I can't wait to see this shake out.
I really need another Deflecto. I think I'm just gonna roll. I need another Deflecto and pump the Menace on that. Actually, the reset's not too bad. Might just end up taking it. Let's see if this is a mech roll. We won, right? But I can put this in my hand. Or I could play Kangaroo. Kangaroos probably better. Could just roll and run Kangaroo then.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I'll run Kangaroo next turn. Try to juice this up a bit more first.
Watch out.
Yeah, there is the Blaster. So their board's a lot better now. We can sell our Leroy. We should never die here. We always get the reset. That's why I definitely don't want to lead with the Deflecto. It's just too dangerous. Our shield did nothing. Ooh. think that thing is large. Yeah, that deflector is a house. It might be dead, yeah. Yeah, if they hit the deflecto again, they die. It's gonna come down to, yeah, 1 and 3. Alright, we got the APM Pyre player. I should have probably just tossed Leroy for Kangor. I should have known they were gonna have a blaster. I got a little complacent because they didn't blaster me before. But that was not a good play.